I remember a time where one of my at the time one of my friends was going through a form of abuse because the person, when they drink, they would become like this monster of a person, totally different. Um, and I think that's pretty much common, just based on what I've read. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? Like in
Right.
public, they're the nicest people. He's charming, she's charming. Sometimes they make you feel in front of other people like you're the greatest thing in the world. I love you. I love your hair. I love the shirt that you're wearing. You look very elegant. You look sexy. You look beautiful. All these nice things. And when this person and my friend would get behind closed doors, there was a form of abuse. And she was able to find the courage to leave. But what you find, or what I find in my experience, is that, like you mentioned, that the first time they leave, they come back. The second time they leave, they come back. The third time. So it becomes a habit and becomes
It's a
quite
cycle.
difficult.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And for her, one day I said, okay, today is the day you're going to leave. So when she was finished work, her and I went to her place. She packed her things and she moved out. And from that point forward, because she had the support system, because she had someone that she can pull courage from, and I'll let you speak on this, because when you're going through it and it's new and you're shocked and you're like, I can't believe he or she's doing this to me, you don't want to leave because you think, well, you know what? It's only the one time. You begin to rationalize it in your
Yeah.
mind. Well, maybe he was upset, or worse yet, you look at yourself, what did I do to cause a person to treat me this way? Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I
Right.
don't
That's
deserve to be
exactly
loved. That's
right.
right. So, are these things that you were going through earlier on, thinking that it was your fault, you weren't good enough, maybe you don't deserve love? Was these some of the thoughts you had?
These were exactly the same thoughts that I had. And I like again with me and my disability, it was like I always put the blame on myself and thought, maybe I'm not good enough. And like he used to use the R word, and I was like, I'm so against that word now. But he'd go and start using the R word against me, and I was just like, okay, so yeah, I have a disability, but it doesn't make me that. And it was like no matter how hard I tried, I was never good enough. Like I try from every single approach. I try and do something different. I try and cook food with a different spice, like everything to the littlest thing, and it was never good enough for him. So it was like I exhausted myself, and it was like to the point that I started drinking because I was like giving up, and then from that I ended up becoming suicidal, and I just like I almost committed myself to a psych ward because I seriously thought I was going crazy. So it's like it really messes with your head after a while when you sit there and you scratch your head like, what did I do wrong? How can I fix it? And then you play the same role over and over and over in your head, and it's like you lose a battle that you're never gonna win. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
such
no,
a
I've been there.
scary, yeah, it's such a scary concept to lose your own mind. And
Yeah,
I look at people that reach an age where they're old, right? They've reached advanced years and they're
yeah,
losing their mind. And I look at it, that has to be one of my biggest fears, is to lose my mind. But it goes back to what we talked about, where, and for those listening, where you're trying to please the person that's causing you pain.